My fellow metalheads, welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal. My name is Joseph. Today, let's do another Nightwish reaction. I've been really enjoying all the Nightwish songs I've been doing so far that you guys have been recommending me. And this time it's going to be The Kinslayer with Floor Jansen and live in Buenos Aires in 2019. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it and see what we got here. I already saw a couple of songs from this particular concert. I really like that beginning with the keyboards setting up that very epic intro and then the guitar kind of just jumping in there. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. You know, I think it's the first time I noticed that Floor Jansen has a lot of tattoos. Wow, am I slow? Or maybe just she always had like the longer sleeve shirts, or I just didn't notice. But they look pretty rad. For some reason, it also reminds me very heavily of Epica in this particular song. And I mean, again, granted, I haven't heard Epica, Jesus, I don't know how many years now. Mainly because it's not usually, like, symphonic metal is not a genre I dive into very often. And that's mainly because I tend to like more aggressive type of music, like death metal, black metal, stuff of that sort. But there are moments where I like my symphonic music, which one of my favorites ones being Therion. I've mentioned it a couple times on this channel, and Symphony X. I like their style because Nightwish has its own very unique style, very distinct style, as well as Epica has its own very distinct, unique style. And I think for like a lot of people just try to copy these particular bands, and maybe in some ways even Symphony X, you know, because I believe they came after them. In some ways they were inspired by these bands as well. But I would actually like to a question posed to you guys, the fans. What is your favorite genre of heavy metal? Let me know down below in the comments. I actually really like that. I want to remind it with the Kai, right, the drummer now. His drumming along with that symphonic kind of melody I thought was really, really nice. A little bit more. Right here. More, let's rewind it more. I really like this. I've mentioned this also every single time, but I'm just gonna, for those that are new to this channel, I love the way Floor and Marco play off each other. Obviously, you know, Marco's not in the band anymore, but I really love how they play off each other vocally and add different textures to the song. And I actually really like the keyboards on this particular song, because I feel like, despite the fact that he's kind of the main songwriter, I'm sorry, I think Tomas, he's the main songwriter of the band. He actually puts himself, I believe, in a little bit of a backseat, because he understands sometimes it's in service of the music for keyboards to be in the back, sometimes in service to be in the front. But actually, I really like when he's front and center with keyboards, because I think it really adds to the layer of what Nightwish is and kind of to the uniqueness of this band, which a lot of bands, even the ones I liked, somebody like Ailstorm, is quite inspired by him having like the over-the-shoulder keyboard that he uses in Ailstorm as well.
Not a hero unless you die. Our species eat the wounded ones. Of your victims they do. Feel your pity, wanting pain. Lust for fame and deadly gain. Run away with your impeccable kin. Cursing God for informing from every lie. Certifying first guilt in us forevermore. 15 candles redeem us. Walk this world, dwell in hypocrisy.
It's totally understandable why Floor is such a fan favorite among fans, because I believe, from a male perspective, she has the perfect blend of femininity and very strong stature. Just by the looks of her, she has this feminine kind of look and makeup and everything, but then she has these badass tattoos and this kind of crazy outfit. She really combines both elements so well, and it feels so genuine to who she is. And it becomes kind of a role model, I think, for a lot of females, not to mention just a badass vocalist for a symphonic metal band.
See how what we supposed to know.
You know, I've seen these kinds of reactions to this kind of a female fronted band back when I used to watch Arch Enemy live, how young girls would go crazy for her and saw her as a role model, because especially in the metal community, right, there's not a lot. We mentioned back in the other videos bands like Holy Moses and Girls School being some of the beginning ones, but nowadays it's not even rare to see a band that's either female fronted or all female led band, which is great. There's diversity in music, diversity in metal. There's no more just little cliques and camps anymore. But this was a cool song, but it's not the among the favorites that I like Weak Fantasy, Romanticide, and Song of Myself that I really liked. This is kind of like, it was a cool song to me, but didn't particularly strike me. It's just I had an appreciation for the performance, and especially the keyboard with the guitar, like elements. I was able to pull elements out that I really liked. But hopefully, guys, you can watch other reactions on this video if you want more Nightwish. If you're new to this channel, I have a bunch of Nightwish reactions at this point. And if you like just the type of reactions where it's not just some guy nodding his head and saying everything is cool, because that's not how I usually approach. I'm quite critical person, whether it be video games, movies, music that I like. I always try to find the positive in things, but I also try to find things that weren't 100% to my liking. And very rarely I'll find a band that I have no complaints about. But usually, you know, that's kind of rare. Anywho, not gonna keep it up any longer, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep it metal.